Do you want to do a test to make sure everything's working?
Let me start this one too. How do you identify your comfort zone?
In terms of maybe in terms of my work and
Wow, so what is my comfort zone?
yeah.
That's a really, really good question.
Maybe from the way I was raised, I'm used to being in untamed environments.
Oh gosh, I'm struggling to answer that. Obviously being with family, but I think what I try to do, where possible, is to actually move out of my comfort zone, because I think when you do that, that's when you explore, that's when you're challenged, and then you create fresh comfort zones.
You like to be challenged?
I like to be challenged, and
Can't say to you what is my particular favourite. I look back on my life in Botswana and I loved all of it, and I don't regret any of it.
I think, so my childhood home that in Botswana, where I spent my formative years, is physically no longer there.
But I'm really excited by the life I'm leading now too.
The camp that we lived in was taken down.
I think what's important is wherever you are to put down roots and to really make a go of it and to really try and make a proper home, not to feel transitory. The minute you find yourself being a little bit too comfortable, I think that's the time to move on.
I don't have a place that I maybe can go back to now.
But I'm not thinking to myself, how long am I going to be here? I don't know.
But family, of course, is my idea of home.
But I'm not thinking to myself, how long am I going to be here? I don't know. And in the same way, when we moved to Botswana, I always say you've got to give wherever you are a year. That's for sure. If you're going to move somewhere, you've got to have a year just to give it a chance.
What I found most challenging,
Yes.
where maybe when I was working in Peru, was so I would move from station to station every 3 months or 4 months.
We didn't have running water, and we didn't have electricity, and there were no cell phones, and just very basic things like that. And so the rhythm of our life changed.
So it was adapting to a new environment, and it wasn't necessarily the terrain or a new rainforest or something like that. That I found quite easy to quickly adapt to. But I think it was finding my place within the research stations.
The rhythm of our life was not just run by the moon and the stars and the sun, but also by the animals that we were working with.
Creating relationships with the people who were working at that time, because I wanted to take as much as I could from each station. I adapted to the environment I'm in, so I don't necessarily, of course, I pack staple art materials and things like that. I realized what kind of work I enjoyed doing, so then I would collect the materials in the closest village or town, and then I would take them with me.
In that every time I've moved, I've been making a new home. My books.
I see.
Definitely. I took a whole library with us. The world is changing very fast, and I wanted the children to feel confident and competent to face those changes. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. None of us do.
Totally immerse myself in an environment, and then in order to do that, I found a way by collecting fleeting moments.
It's just there, and you get out of it what you will, and I think like anything else, you get out of it what you put into it. Very simply, every single element in our bodies, which will be returned back into the cosmos. The fact that every element in our body was generated by the stars, and that when I die, every element will be returned and will be reused. I mean, that's eternal. I just want you to be present in your life. And I remember hearing that and just standing up and saying, yes, that's exactly it. If we're present in our life, whatever is happening, it's okay, it's fine. Be present, be engaged. I love it. I just love it.